Hello, and welcome back to Morrowind Tribunal. Finally decided to come off the break. How nice you are. At least until I speak to you, and then you go all bloodlust madman on me. So, I actually planned on looking through the journal and figuring out what to do before actually recording this. And I don't know why I scrapped that plan, so I'm going to look through the journals, figure out what to do, so I actually have a plan to go forward with. And I will be back. Well, I can tell you this right now. One of the things that Oblivion and Skyrim have definitely done better... Oops, I forgot to shut off my fan. One of the things that those games have definitely done better is making it easier to keep track of your quests. In particular, the active quest feature, like selecting a specific one. But anyway, the basic one that I chose, that I stupidly scrolled away from, was Speak to the People. So I believe at this point I still need to speak with a few more people, not the guards, because, you know, of course I'm wearing partial Ordinator armor, and I really don't need to be fighting with them.
Take care, stranger.
As nice as they are right now. So I need to speak with a few more people about King Lethan's death, I believe. I may actually need... Just trying to, or not trying to, but just thinking here. I'm trying to recall some things from, you know, the last time I played Tribunal. I believe perhaps at this point I'm actually ready to speak with, what's his name? Okay, my video settings are being annoying. I'm pretty sure I set these up all the way, and the FPS optimizer should not be doing anything more than, you know, dealing with the resolution and the field of view. I'll have to tweak that a bit more. City of Light, City of Magic. Yes, we get the idea. Wow. I gotta say, the lighting looks a hell of a lot better here than it did playing on the old computer. Maybe it's because there's actual contrast on this monitor. Who knows?
Happy to help. What's your problem?
Yes. Perhaps I can speak with these people along the way. They haven't said anything important. Lethan's death. Oh, he was an old man. He wasn't going to live forever. Okay, so... Once again, I seem to have turned the music up a little too loudly. As much as I like it, it can't be overpowering everything else. Oh, by the way, Creative Alchemy enabling hardware accelerated sound again. And reinstalled the Morrowind code patch. I think it's relatively pretty much the same settings as it was when I installed the code patch before. So, you know, it's more or less doing the exact same thing in terms of fixing bugs, changing this, and whatnot. Okay. That's... Yes, I believe Tienius. I believe this is the man we're supposed to speak with. You violated the law. When did I violate the law? Okay, I'm helping you investigate the king's death, and you're gonna give me trouble over some really minor thing. Fine. How much have I lost in terms of stuff? Not too much, thankfully. I will need to find out where the hell my loot has been taken. Yes, is this an official matter? I'm pretty sure it is. We learned the source of the rumors about King Lethan's death. I mean, as much as I make fun of typos and stuff like this in this game, to be fair, there is a lot of text to look through. It would take a long time to proofread everything. Let's move on. Thank you for bringing me this copy of the Common Tongue. I believe this is indeed the source of the rumors. I see no source or evidence for its speculation, just vague falsehoods. Thank you. Well done. I'll mention your loyal services and exceptional qualities to King Helseth, and I think we might find you further employment. For example, we lack sources of information in Almalexia's temple. Could you help me find a temple informant? Potentially. We need a source of information inside Almalexia's temple. There are rumors of discontent in the temple. Go to Almalexia's temple. Look for someone discontented. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to glean that from their faces. They're all kind of static like this, but... Okay, man. I need to stop breaking the fourth wall when I'm voice acting and role-playing like this. It just completely takes away from it. I can save the snark for other games. Listen sympathetically and find out whether the temple is willing to accept King Helseth, or whether the temple plans to act against him. Let's find out some information first. Is King Helseth a loyal supporter of the temple? King Helseth is a faithful member of both the temple and the Imperial cult. Now, will you find us a temple informant who can tell us whether the king is willing to accept, or the temple is willing to accept the king, or whether the temple plans to act against him? Sure, I will take care of it. Good. Find a temple informant, then report to me if you find out whether the redundant information, or whether the Wow. There's a whole lot of repeating exact lines of dialogue here. I'm glad it's not spoken out officially. Let's have a look at some of these other things. I don't believe that's anything new. So where precisely has all my loot been taken? That's what I'm curious about. Out of the way. Right now I'm kind of in a predicament because on one hand I want to, find it out myself, the proper way. On another, I want to save time and just look it up on the wiki. I think I'll try to refrain from doing it that way. Whoops. Yeah, kind of forgetting about... There we go. Let's use the right light spell and let's actually read the description. A bit of crappy coffee from the dining hall here. Helseth's chambers. I'm pretty sure that's not where it is. And yeah, it's locked. Cannot be opened by any means, somehow. What was that? Oh, well, can't have been very important. Let's close the laptop lid here. Don't really need to be checking on the progress of uploads right now. Alright, so I've got just under 2 hours to spare here. Let's get some stuff going. Get some shit done. So this is a standard chest. It can't be the evidence one. I'll check it though. Assuming, yes, they have not taken away my lockpicks. Good. And, well, the Cyrillic, or Cyrillic, I'm not 100% on how to pronounce that. That's worth something. Wonder where the evidence would be more likely to be held. In the palace quarters or in the Legion Depot, where I just was. I don't know why I'm checking their personal boxes. Pretty sure I've already went through everything. Well, I'm guessing if the evidence box is in here, it must be down the stairs. Finding the evidence chest. Totally not for illicit means, I assure you. Ah, the jail. That must be it. I wonder...
Never sleeps.
Weird. I'm seeing the text. Yes, I get it. I'm... Ah!
Looks familiar.
Okay. Now that I can have a moment to myself to hear myself think. This must be it. I've completely lost my train of thought. Thank you, guards. I appreciate your repetitive dialogue. Alright, let's get all my stuff back. And none of it's even that worthwhile. I probably could have done without any of this stuff. And somehow I'm over encumbered. Oh, that's right. It's because I picked up the Cyrodiilic brandy. Why not? It's just... I wish this counter was affected by this part of the code patch. I'd really like to know what exactly is going right over the limit. Whatever, let's just use both of them. Might as well. It's not like they're worth that much money. It's not like I really need to worry about money. I've got 70,000 gold and nothing to spend it on. City of light. City of magic. Justice never sleeps. Yes, 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 we get it already. Would you kindly go up? Thank you. Okay, to the temple. The main thing to do is to watch out for Glarthier, I think. Or is Glarthier a different person? Yeah, things seem to... Gaynor, that's his name. Stay far away. Stay far away. I suppose I should explain, just because there's the possibility of somebody having never played this before. And not knowing of, the specifics behind this fellow here. Basically, he asks you to give him, or loan him a ridiculous amount of money. 10,000, 100,000 gold, something like that. You give it to him, he's not grateful. He's basically, what? That's impossible. There's no way you could have gotten that much money. You're taking me for a fool. You can refuse, which pisses him off as well, and I think there might be a third option. Either way, he disappears after a while, and you can't really kill him out here because the guards patrol, and there are plenty of people around to see it, and it'll be just stop right there, criminal scum, and all that nonsense. Then he comes back a few in-game days later, practically unkillable. I mean, last time I was in here playing this expansion to a certain extent, I had to turn on God mode, TGM in the console, I believe, and to have a chance of killing him. And even then, he still managed to kill me, even though I was invulnerable through cheating. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I've just now noticed that I've forgotten to force anti-aliasing on. Oh, well, it's not like it...
How Alexia protect us, if she still
can she now? Let's finish the train of thought before going on to the dialogue here. Yeah, the frame rate around here isn't particularly perfect. It's not bad, but, 60 frames per second or so when I'm not in a menu like this on a 2003 game and a 2013 rig, it's kind of telling me that, A, the engine is very badly optimized and programmed and coded, and B, it's probably not worth it to turn on anti-aliasing. Of course there's discontent in the temple. There's discontent everywhere. Why shouldn't there be? I'm just remembering some of the sound card settings. I could tab out and turn on the male-to-female voice modulator to help out with those, but... Nah, I don't think that's entirely necessary.
can. This temple cell. Mind you keep it that way.
Yeah. Plus, tabbing out would completely destroy my field of view fix. It would be just terrible. Dissident priest? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Can you tell me about any discontent in the temple? These are difficult times with much suffering. There are enemies all around. Yes, there is discontent, but our faith in Almalexia, Mother of all, heals and sustains us. What the hell was that?
From what I hear, there's trouble at the palace.
Aye. It's you again. I suppose you wish to be of further service to Our Lady. I won't be doing the full Dwemer voice, because God, that tears up the throat. I wonder how this guy does it. Then again, that's probably his natural voice, considering he also did the ghouls in Fallout 3. Actually, I'm here to ask about any discontent in the temple. These are difficult times with blah blah blah, same stuff. Well, sure, I can inquire about some services to the lady. I have nothing for you at this time. Oh, great. Thanks for the offer. Speak with Gavestrin, the Lord Arcanon. He was in consultation with the Lady Almalexia this very morning. Perhaps he has something for you. Alright, I certainly hope...
Almalexia knows and sees.
Good to know. Certainly hope the discontented person is not one of these ordinators. Why would that be a pain in the ass to deal with? I don't believe it is an ordinator, thankfully. Otherwise, I'd have to start tearing off armor just to speak with them. I vaguely remember the person I'm supposed to be looking for potentially being in this area, the infirmary. You know, maybe I should actually just suck it up and turn up the gamma. A little bit. It's not going to affect anything in the video, most likely, because of the way screen recorders work, but... even I would admit that the default there was a little too dark, and I'll probably have to do some footage editing. Now, this person here...
Health and healing are my specialties.
something in my memory is telling me that this is the discontented person of the area. Zeros. Nerevarine. Tui! Lies and superstition. Why do you defy the temple teachings? And worse yet, now we learn you are an agent of the Emperor, and an outlaw. Not an outlaw, I paid the fine. I warn you, just because I talk to you, don't think everyone will. Others reach for weapons when they see an outlaw and a heretic. But I'm not an outlaw, I paid the fine. Doesn't matter. Speak to me about discontent in the temple. I guess my memory was wrong. Faction members only. Well, the hell with you then. Okay, so the search continues. Got to find somebody. I believe she actually has a quest at some point regarding killing rats in the storage room. If I remember right. You know, nothing interesting, so I'm probably not even going to bother caring. Oh, the spirit of the Daedra. Just kind of skimming through this. I think I have read this before, I believe. So I think I'll just leave it at this as something to pause and read on your own. Learn how to speak. Yeah, mainly because the text is actually quite large and should be legible enough even on mobile devices and low resolution. Office of the Lord Arcanon. Perhaps what I search for is in here.
Almalexia knows and sees.
Well, at the very least, I can potentially get, you know, that little side quest. Oh, hello. Have we met? I'm Ervil Delaney, a recent initiate here at the temple. Well, recent initiate, have you noticed any discontent? Blah, 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 blah. I wonder why this one doesn't have the topic of conversation highlighted here. Now, what about you, Lord Arcanon? Yes. You are the one that Hilaire mentioned. Interesting. You ought to be of service to our lady. It is essential, and all would be displeased were you to fail. Hold that thought a moment. I need to speak with you about discontent in this temple. Nothing new. Alright, fine. How can I be of service? Yes, beneath this temple there's a large sewer system, built around the ruins of old Mournhold. You smell like you may have spent some time there. Regardless, in these ruins there lies a shrine. This shrine has been corrupted. The Shrine of the Dead was once a place of great power. It served as a channel to the ancestors, allowing the faithful to learn from them, to harness their power. Over the years it has been forgotten, and it has grown sour. The power that radiates from the shrine has drawn hordes of the undead to it. The Shrine of the Dead must be cleansed. No, certainly not by you. This falls to one of Amalexia's chosen. You will escort this young priest, Ervil Dulny, to the shrine. Protect him well, Zeros. His experience is limited, but he is necessary to complete the ritual. The shrine is protected by the profane, powerful liches who feed from the power of the shrine. You must destroy them for Dulny to perform his duties. I stress again, protect Dulny at all costs. It is he who must perform the ceremony. If he is not able, there are no others.